Good morning. Morning. So today is the 15th, as you can see. Today is you have to go and check. Today is the 16th of April 2020. And in April 2020, to know the date, you need your phone. Why? The reason being that we are all stuck at home. I have been in confinement since the 5th of March 2020. Mm-hmm. Today is the 16th of April. You do the math and tell me how many days in confinement it has been. We've been in confinement, and I think a lot of people are getting sucked in with being in confinement, thinking that being in confinement equals staying in pajamas. I tell you, it's not true. I am here this day. As you can see, I am formally dressed because I actually did finish a formal meeting with a few very important people in my life. Some people are sat at home watching the news. Some people are at home at the same time watching other things. Some people are online learning and developing. And yes, as you can see on my iPad, there is also the eternal tool called Netflix that a lot of you are obsessed with. Let me show you reality of my life right now on the 16th of April 2020. So I am eating breakfast and working. I had a biscuit and a croissant with a coffee because, like I said, I was in a formal meeting. I have my diary, and then I have my Jerusalem book, and then I have my notebook all here, my pens. I'm actually sat in my couch instead of my office, but don't be fooled by any of this. I am actually at my office working. One of the things that people are doing at the moment is looking for jobs whilst they are indoors. Did you know? Did you know? Do you even know where to look for a job if you need it? I am here. I am trying to get ahead. And if I was looking for a job being a teacher, I would go to TES jobs, Times Educational Supplement jobs. It's a good place to look for jobs in the United Kingdom. So I would go to the international place because I live internationally at the moment. I'll go to international. Do you know where online you can find jobs in your area? Do you know? If you don't, you better go online this day, right now, and look for the platforms where jobs are posted. So I am in international. I would like to find jobs. Let's find digital. Maybe digital will bring something. So I have searched for a digital. Maybe digital might be too vague. Okay. There you go. So I put digital in, which is one of the things that I like. This has gone to, okay, digital brought. So there is an assistant head digital. There is an art teacher. I don't know how digital that is. But there is a director of technology. And for me, my area of interest might actually be in some of these. Director of technology. Director of technology would be very interesting. So this is in Hong Kong. It tells me that they are looking for an individual, an expert who will serve as director of technology. This is my area of expertise. You will lead and work alongside the dynamic IT team to further enhance the overall technology strategy and digital engagement services. The ideal candidate will have strong leadership combined with a high level of interpersonal communication and negotiating skills, and we define the IT technology vision and roadmap. Okay, so I know what they want. Impact you will make. You will take a strategic lead and be responsible for the planning, implementation, management, and delivery for aspects of technology services across the school, ranging from kindergarten to business schools. Tick, tick, check. Liaise with department heads and staff on all issues relating to tech, both in the classroom and administration. Tick. be the most senior person in school as far as technology is concerned, and act as an effective bridge between staff and technology experts, be a member of the school's senior management team. And in fact, this role would have been ideal for me. The German Swiss school is a respected school. Hong Kong would be a beautiful place to live in. I am getting really excited by the job. No, it's a bit premature. Hold on. Because it tells you what you will bring. And this is one of the reasons why I wanted to do the search with you, what you will bring. You will bring a qualified teacher status. Tick, I'm a qualified teacher. 7 or more years of experience in a leadership role. Tick. Leading transformational programs and coaching teams to deliver results. Tick. Capability to represent the IT organization with internal and external entities. Now, at the moment, I need to go and find out what that means. What does that mean? That's a bit vague. Practical experience in analysis, development, evaluation of standards, policies, and procedures. Yes, tick. Be fluent in English. Knowledge in German or Cantonese would be an advantage. Disadvantage. I don't speak German. I don't speak Cantonese. And if I was interested in this job this day, I would open my diary and my target would be to learn Cantonese or learn German. The rest of these things are very good, very exciting. But for this job, learn Cantonese or learn German would be a definite boost of my chances. Okay. Director of Admissions and Marketing, not really. English teacher, not really. Science teacher, not really. The digital I was looking for. Okay, computing, lead teacher for digital learning. Now, this is also very up my street right now. Lead teacher for digital learning in Rome, very interesting. And it's closing tomorrow. This is the St. George's British International School, La Storta in Rome. Fabulous. They are looking for a lead teacher for digital learning, moi, to join their team. The successful candidate will have responsibility for driving the whole school digital learning strategy, moi, including the development, implementation, and embedding of a whole school digital learning and technology strategy, moi. The role holder will have the ability to teach computer science across the senior school. I'm a science teacher who's gone that way and improved to get to that level. Can I teach computer science? Probably not. I will have to get in touch with this school. The position will suit an outstanding classroom practitioner, moi, who encourages pupils to experiment with and develop their creative skills with ambitious learning environment. Me. Okay, so for this one, my action will be to contact the school and say, I have so many years of teaching science. I have so many qualifications of doing this. I am not an ICT teacher, but I could definitely lead this. Might you consider it? Okay. What I'm trying to show you is the fact that when you are job seeking, you will have to go into your job seeking with that mentality in mind. Some of the roles will fit you to a T. Some of the roles might not fit you perfectly, but you might take some actions which might make you suitable. Sometimes you might want to go, so like the first one, learn Cantonese or German. There are specific things sometimes to do. So certified IT teacher, educational technologies integrator. I am the educational technologies integrator, but again, I am not an ICT teacher. The highest ranking school offering IB in Japan seeks an academically focused, results-oriented design teacher with the desire to help students achieve high scores in order to matriculate to universities of their choice. The benefits shown in GBP are based on exchange rates at the time of completion of this form and may exchange due to fluctuations. This one is expiring today, so let's go check it out. You should be doing this in confinement. Let me repeat it. You should be doing this in confinement. You might well be very happy in your current role, but you never know what else is out there. Have a look. You might find better. You might find the potential to do something else. So we go here. Digital computer technology. Applications will be accepted from persons from any national background. However, fluency in English is essential. Tick. Applicants should have strong interpersonal communication skills. Tick. Proven capacity to work collaboratively with colleagues. Tick. In addition, applicants should have a genuine interest in children. Tick tick. And should be patient and flexible. IT skills are essential. Okay. Initial contract is for 22 months. Only teachers prepared to commit to this should apply. Okay. An opportunity for contract renewal may be provided depending on appraisal, work performance, and school needs. Working hours are from 8 to 5, with 60 minutes total break time, Monday through Friday. A number of Saturdays are also scheduled as mandatory work days throughout the year for annual school events. Working hours may vary. Attendance at a number of evening events during the year may also be required. And for me, when I read this as a teacher currently at this position in my life, it would be www.wakapass.com, because this is the kind of school which is likely to infringe on your personal rights. You will end up with no me time, no family time. I've been there, done that, worked for those kind of schools. But anyway, what do they want? They wanted a complete resume, a cover letter, one-page statement outlining personal philosophy of education, contact details, recent photograph, personal details including information on dependents. Applications will be accepted on an ongoing basis. Interviews conducted via Skype, and this is why I wanted to talk to you, until such a time as a suitable teacher is found. I've done an interview this morning. Okay, I am in confinement. I have not left my house. I have been interviewed for a job this morning. I applied for that job a week and a half ago. Yeah. And I've just done the interview. Did you hear what I just said? There are other people at home in confinement who are applying for jobs, who are interviewing for jobs. Did I leave my house? No. You do not need to apply for your job after the COVID-19. No. You apply for that job right now, today, online, right now. If you don't know where to look for the jobs, go to Google and type in platforms for looking for teaching jobs, platforms for looking for nursing jobs, online nursing job repository, online, what jobs do you do? What's your job title? Your current job title or your aspirational job title? Search for it and find the platforms like TES. I would go to TES any day because this is reputable. There is eTeach, there is many other places, but I'm a TES girl. I like here because the jobs here are usually verified. The jobs here are legitimate. It's unlikely that what you find here would be taking the mick out of you. So I come here and I find the job. Can you see it says quick apply? If I wanted to apply for this job, I would click quick apply right now, hit it, done, 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 and we would be taking this right along. You need to be looking at those jobs you want, those jobs you need. Even if you think your current job is secure, it might be worth looking to see what else is available. There's an assistant head primary. As much as I fancy that, I can't even imagine doing anything to do with primary school. Kindergarten coordinator. There are many jobs that have gone. Secondary teacher of biology to A level. Ooh, this is in Alicante in Spain. That could be very interesting. You could be living in all these wonderful places, teaching. International school teacher in Brescia, Italy. Yeah, would be good, would be a good one. So I have gone to places like this and I have applied for jobs. I have seen other places where I've applied for a job. And as these guys said, they are interviewing via Skype, but it's not just Skype at the moment. Many schools are currently using this app, and that's one of the reasons why I say that the Gates, Bill Gates and Melinda Gates, are the greatest beneficiaries of this COVID-19. Because of COVID-19, a lot of schools are on Microsoft Teams. My interview was on Microsoft Teams. I didn't have to leave, but it was, you could see me on camera just as you can see me right now. They could see me, I could see them. They looked at me, they asked me questions. We could have been in one office, and we didn't. Interviews happening on Skype, interviews happening on Zoom, interviews happening on GoToMeeting, and many other apps right now, whilst you are in your gym jams sleeping. Did you hear me? Whilst you have been sleeping, people who are discerning have started applying for jobs. Whilst you have been sleeping, your job might have been offered to somebody else. Whilst you are sleeping, you've lost your job and you don't know. Check out what is available. See if you can put yourself forward for roles. You might surprise yourself and be accepted for one roles. In which case, if somebody is interviewing right now in April 2020, you know that that role does exist. That is a job for the future. That is the job the person anticipates will be there, and that's why they are interviewing right now. It is not a hypothetical job. It is not a job which may or may not be needed. What is being interviewed for right now is what will be needed when we return. So if you got a job right now, you can be absolutely certain that that job will be there. Well, you can't be absolutely certain of anything, but you can be certain to a very good degree that that job will be there when you come out. It is more likely that that job will be there than the current job you have being there, which is a big deal for all of us. So I wanted to kickstart your day. I wanted to start you off with that. I wanted to kick your hand, and I wanted to ask you, what are you doing with your day whilst other people are already online learning? What are you doing with yourself when other people are online looking for jobs? If I was going for that first job where I needed to learn Cantonese, the next thing I would search for would be to go to the same Google and type in apps for learning Cantonese. Apps for learning Cantonese. And it brings me one. Pleco is a must-have mobile dictionary. Okay. Italki connects you with native Cantonese speakers for spoken service on Skype, spoken practice on Skype. You pay Cantonese tutors for affordable one-to-one video lessons. Don't think so. Conversation countdown might be one to do. Cantonese by Nemo. Learn Cantonese language live. Learn Cantonese free word power. There are many options I would have clicked and I'd have gone through to see. I am taking you through the whole process. One, of looking for the job, of seeing the person's spec, of comparing myself to what is required, and finding any inadequacies I may have, any disadvantages I may have, and taking those proactive steps. So if I went to interview for that first job, I'll say to them, I am the best there is because of this reason, that reason, that reason. My only disadvantage is the fact that I don't speak Cantonese. But since applying for your job, I have downloaded the app. I am going to be learning the basics of Cantonese in the next 3 months so that if I were to be successful and I were to come to the job in September, I will at least be at beginner's level Cantonese. And any serious employer will look at me like, you applied and you've already started looking at how to compensate for. If I was interviewing somebody who didn't speak it but had already taken proactive steps to start learning the language or to start developing the skill, I would definitely be interested in that candidate, even if they might not be ideal right now. Do you understand? So this day, I want you to go, I don't know where you live. I want you to go and find out what service is near you. Go to Learn Direct. They have free English and math courses. And for most of those of you who watch me, that might be the area to start. You go to English and math courses and you go and you find them. Yeah? It tells you they have free English and math. They tell you the levels. You can view all the free English courses. Yeah? Free English, you can register here for free. You don't need to get up and go anywhere. It's right there. Free English, individual. You select and you are good to go. Request a call back. You can do that. It tells you about a COVID-19 update. I'm not even going to take you there. That was Learn Direct. It's one of my favorite places. Teaching and education, those of you who are interested in teacher training, they have courses online and workplace learning, endorsed and certified qualifications. So if I, as a teacher, wanted to improve, I can have certificates in assessing vocational achievement, certificates in education and training, diploma for early years, higher level teaching assistants, principles of special education. All these things are certification you could do, which could allow you to work in schools. Autism awareness, definitely one that I am going to recommend for a group of mine. So I am taking this for my group, and I'm going straight to Facebook because that's where my group operates. If you are interested in joining my group, this is my parents group. It's my Amamansin Parents Club. I'm taking people through the process. So what I'm saying to my parents this morning, my groups, yeah, my parents club, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, I'm sharing this with my parents group before I forget. But this would be one I will recommend for you to go and check. Okay. I have a suggestion for you here, and it's done. Okay, I wanted to share it with my group. Whilst I found it, it's a good one. The autism awareness, so that you know what this autism thing is in the first place. Yeah, it tells you, it aims to develop your understanding of the diverse condition of autism. It gives practical suggestions when working with autistic individuals. So this could be good for parents. It could be good for those of you who want to work in schools. Enrollment is easy. They've tried to make it as easy as possible for you. They understand that not everyone has cash to pay for their courses upfront, and they want to start the course. So they offer different ways to pay to help you spread the cost over a longer period of time. They have a team on hand to help you. You can call them. Yeah. It's £13.46 a month. Come on, come on, come on. Even you can pay that. The whole thing is $356.99, and they give you the 0% installment plan. You put a £10 deposit, and then you have 10 monthly installments of the $34.70, and look at you, you are done with this course. It's really interesting how many things are available to those who avail themselves. I think this has changed their name recently. Belinda.com. Linda.com is also, or Linda, L-Y, yeah. It's now called LinkedIn Learning. I knew that they had changed their name. All right. Linda.com is now LinkedIn Learning. You go to LinkedIn Learning and you can find all sorts of things that you can use. The other place, I'm a tutor, I'm an instructor over here, is Udemy. You go to Udemy, you search for, I'm not recommending any of these. I'm not an affiliate for any of these. These are just services I know and utilize. And if you went on Udemy or Linda.com is the name which is stuck in my head, LinkedIn Learning, or you went to Learn Direct, or you went anywhere else, the point is for you to go look for things that might be useful to you. So it's brought these things to me because I am somebody who studies digital learning. So from my previous engagements, there's Photoshop. After Effects, I need to go and check this one out because I'm a video editor. I want to go, I'm using other tools. I would like to learn Adobe After Effects so that I will be able to do better videos. And it tells me you should have Adobe After Effects installed. You do not need any experience with After Effects. This course is for beginners, and assume you don't have any experience. Great, great, great. But you do need to have a program. Great, great, great. And it tells you what to do, and it's actually being offered at $11.99, 88% off. Buy, done, bye-bye. We are done. Okay, so let's talk. Listen, this day, the 16th of April, 2020, is a potential day to change your life. Yeah? This day could really tip your odds in your favor. On this day, you can decide to give Netflix a break. On this day, the gossip can also wait. Even the Facebook Live videos can wait for a bit. When you finish watching this video, pause for a little bit and ask yourself, what do you need to change your life today? What I needed to change my life this morning was to get up early enough, prepare myself mentally, get dressed, and come sit here, have an interview. If I'm lucky and I'm successful in that interview, it will change my life for good. It will change my life for good. Even if I'm not successful, I have learned a lot of things, and I would know why I was not successful for that one. And I would take that information, looking forward. I've not stopped looking. I'm still here. And every time something pops up and it's interesting, I would definitely check out. I will have a look and check out the sites a few times every now and again and see what is out there and what can be done. So, what are you going to do today? What are you going to do today? Like I said, you're going to get off all those distractor websites and applications, and you are going to go search for something that could transform your life this day. Once you find what that thing is, you need to go to the requirements. Do you see requirements? And you are going to look up what is required to get this under your belt. And if all the requirements are tick, 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 then you go down and you click apply, buy, whatever. You act. If any of those requirements is not available to you right now, in your repertoire right now, you go back on Google and you search, like my Cantonese example, how to learn Cantonese in 3 months, how to learn Cantonese in 6 months. Once you find how to do it, you actually go through it and you download that application, or you buy that program, or you subscribe to that program, and you commence the changing of your life from this day, the 16th of April, 2020. This is Amma. This is your coach, your motivator, educator. And today I am actually calling you to action. I'm asking you to do what could change your life this day. I'm asking you to go through. I'm asking you to find what will transform your life and to see that that thing is actually commenced this day. If it is possible to conclude it, conclude it. If it's not possible to conclude it, start it. Start it today so that this day begins the new phase in your life. It makes your life better. When COVID-19 finishes, and if we are lucky to be alive, then you have the best possible chance of moving forward in a better way. That's what I'm doing for myself. That's what I wanted to share with you this day, in the hope that you and I can both transform our lives this day for the better. Thank you for watching. Please share with people who need to see this. Please tag people who need to see it, and help me reach more people with this message.